Hey yo guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day and you're enjoying Duet Night at Best. I want to show you guys how you can get the really OP Demon Wedges, because you can see in the background my characters are absolutely just cooking all the enemies in front of them. So I have farmed up some pretty decent Demon Wedges and they're not actually that bad to get. A lot of the OP ones we can get early. So I'm going to show you guys in this video where you can actually go ahead and get them. So once you're in game, all you have to do is press escape and you have to come to this menu over here, the Demon Wedge Casket. And on the first page here, we have the Demon Wedge quest. Now this is actually a really good way to get a lot of trial XP. So if you guys are like trying to level up your trial level so you can get to high level, so you can ascend your characters to a high level, actually going out and just farming all the different Demon Wedges is going to give you like a really good amount of trial level, as well as just giving you the Demon Wedges, so you'll become a lot more stronger. Because in this game, it's literally exactly like Warframe with power. All of your power really comes from the Demon Wedges. You can see that we have gone ahead and collected a ton. If we complete that one there, there's 150 trial XP. There's another 120 trial XP. So a ton of extra trial XP we can get from here. And an easy way, if you're just looking for a specific one, like this one right here, skill efficiency. You see it is at the soul scorching. You literally just click that button. I was going to show you exactly where we go for it. There it is right there. Confirm selection, you go and farm it, and then obviously it does have a chance at dropping like a bunch of other things, so it's not going to drop you that mod like right away. This is the drop pool essentially, just showing you that is where you get it. And Primander is when these big elites spawn, then this is what they can drop. I believe they usually drop at least one of their drops, because every time I kill the Primander, there's usually one of these like popping up, because you can see it like pop up on the screen. So that's how you actually go ahead and get that one. So make sure you are killing a Primander when it spawns to get a better chance at getting all these. And then also there is all the other modules. So it's literally that simple as where to get them. All the different ones, you literally just click them and you click at the bottom there, it's going to show you where to go. But if you go to the Demon Wedge display, this is where you can actually have a look at all the different Demon Wedges. So if you're not sure what's available, because it's like one thing knowing where to get them, but you also have to know what mods you want. So if you don't know what's available, come have a look through here and just have a little read through everything. See, there is quite a few crazy mods in here, especially these Serenity mods. This is one of the best mods in the game. I would recommend getting this for all your characters. You can also put this on your old characters, and then they'll give you this restoring your additional sanity by 7 for you and your teammates every 3 seconds. Unfortunately, it doesn't stack, so you only have to have one of it equipped like on you or either one of your support characters. I usually just equip it on all my characters anyway, because it's such a strong mod. It does have a massive pool cost of 24 tolerance over this. So you might have to like put a little socket on it to make it cost less. But it gives you 75 attack, 75 HP, 75 defense, and then it gives you that restoring additional sanity. And sanity usually restores at a rate of 3 sanity every 3 seconds. This will give you 10 sanity every 3 seconds. So it's really strong at giving you sanity back. And there's also different ones for the elements. It literally does exactly the same thing. It's just only equipable by the certain element on the characters. So depending on your character, make sure you get the right one. You can see I pretty much got all of them except for the lightning one yet, but we don't have an electric character yet, so it's not the end of the world for us. But this is essentially where you just come have a look. I believe we can pretty much get all of them up until about this one. I can do 65, level 65 to 70 stuff on my characters at the moment, but then once it goes past that into like level 80, I can't seem to keep up anymore. So the further down you go, the crazier the mods get, but obviously the harder they do get to obtain as well. And one that I was looking at trying to get right for myself is this one right here, Bahamut's Misty Veil. So you get 30% skill damage, really huge. This is for Hydra character, by the way, so that's going to be our Rebecca character. Hydra character summon gains an attack speed boost equal to 27% of the summoner's melee weapon. So you literally just use your melee weapon as a stat stick and you mod like a crazy amount of attack speed on it. And then you also get a skill range boost equal to 13.2% of the summoner's skill range. So you want to stack range on it obviously for your mushrooms. And then you put some attack speed on your melee weapon. And now mushrooms is going to go crazy because you have the increased skill damage. We have some more increased range on top of her range. And then the attack speed boost is actually going to make the mushroom turrets attack faster. So this one over here is really strong. If you have a look where you actually get it, it's not too bad. Level 65 enemies, I can pretty much delete them with my characters at the moment. So we can go ahead and farm that. Plus it's a defense, so it's a lot easier to farm. You literally just have to sit there and protect the point. But if we come back to the Demon Wedge display, you can see over here, there's also different mods you can go through. That was just for characters when we've got all the melee weapon mods, range weapon mods, and then the melee consonance mods. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it's pretty much just like your exalted weapons from Warframe. So when the characters have special abilities, like usually the ultimates for Lynn, for example, she uses the guns. Then she will be using these mods over here, the range consonance weapon mods. If we come down, these are the mods that I've actually picked up on her. So you go ahead and click that. And these seem to mostly come from Spindle of Fate. But it is the little roguelike little game mode theater thing you have to go and do. So you want to make sure you go do these. because I think they might run out of these in 25 days and then you won't be able to get them anymore, or maybe they'll add them to a different pool. I'm not sure how these will work. but make sure you grab some of those, especially for Lyn. So if we come over to Lyn and I'll show you guys what the exalted weapons are, you can see over there we have our character and we have our melee weapon, our range weapon, but then because she obviously has this extra ability, the Demon Wedges for Hansel and Gretel, which is her exalted weapon, and so Mesa Peacemakers pretty much, you can see we have all these mods equipped on her as well. So we've got attack speed on there, we've got spike attack, because if you look at the weapon, it is innately a spike attack weapon. And we do have crit chance sphere, and then I haven't got the purple crit damage one yet because I don't have enough points from that theater mode, which I'll go and do later. Pretty much right after this video goes up, I will be streaming over at twitch.tv. So if you guys have any questions or you just want to come join the farm, feel free to drop them by. I'd love to see you guys there. And then another mod I wanted to show you guys was have a look at this one right here. Devouring Wildfire. Skill damage 30%. Plus, when a pyro character deals damage, you gain 1 stack that increases attack by 1% for 15 seconds, up to 120 stacks. So 120 extra attack power when we are using her ultimate, which we're pretty much going to use all the time because of how we have it set up for efficiency and everything. You can see there our duration, efficiency, and duration actually makes her ultimate's efficiency drain better. So it is actually good to put a little bit of duration on her as well. And that's another thing to keep in mind is when you guys are modding, to see what your skills and stuff actually stack off of and what that affects. And how you can do that is you just come back to the character, you go over to your skills, and we click this skill. We can see that the skill info that just shows you what it does. But if you go to the attribute detail, you can see the sanity cost per second, and the shooting damage. If you click on this, you can see it does skill damage. You really want to be stacking skill damage on it. That's why I mainly try to put some skill damage on her and not as much attack. Attack does boost your like pyro damage, so I guess it does affect it in some way, but it seems like skill damage is the better thing to go ahead and stack for her. And then firing range, it's already at 50 meters. I did put on the range mod. I think it's like a 20% range mod boost, and this goes up to 65 meters. But honestly, you're killing everything within 50 meters anyway, so I decided to drop the range and instead go for the efficiency. And you can see if you click the sanity cost there per second, it shows you that this will be skill efficiency affecting it, plus skill duration is also going to go ahead and affect it. And that's just the drain per second. So this over here is to actually activate the skill. It's going to cost 9 sanity, and then it's going to drain 13 sanity per second, but that top one is only affected by skill efficiency. So that's one thing, to come and check out your character's abilities to see how they actually work and how they scale as to how you go ahead and mod that character. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. If you found it helpful, please drop a like and a sub on the channel. It helps me out so much, and I'll catch you beautiful people on the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be? Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the